Putin has always been very cold, calculated, but he's not unhinged. And so the question is, perhaps because of the pandemic or because he's being pushed into a corner, that maybe he's more desperate, more frustrated, more angry. And that's the danger, I think. Condi Rice, who is very familiar with Russia, she was a Russia expert before she became National Security Advisor, said that this is a different Putin that she has seen in person. He's changed. He's a little bit more unhinged. He seems more emotional. H.R. McMaster, who was also the National Security Advisor under President Trump, said that he thinks that Putin is especially dangerous now and that he has crossed some sort of emotional threshold because he's cornered and that he feels like his options are dwindling. So people are worried that Putin has turned a corner. That said, I talked to a former CIA Moscow station chief, and he says that, Putin hasn't really changed, that, when he rose to power, it was by basically launching a similar military invasion and operation against civilian targets in Chechnya, that it was a brutal war and that he's not doing anything different now than he's done before. We're in a sort of uncharted waters here. Putin is cornered, threatened, and I think Americans, I don't think they should be worried about a nuclear strike, certainly on the United States, but I think that we could be in for the beginning of, I hate to say it, a World War III, where these things always escalate from something small and turn into something really big. That's one reason why the U.S. and NATO have not sent troops into Ukraine, is because we don't want to escalate the situation. But, the ball is in Putin's court. I think that you can't discount the possibility of any nuclear strike, even a small one. But, the world is watching and waiting to see what's happening. And the U.S. intelligence community is finding out, what motivates somebody like Vladimir Putin. How do you find out what his grievances are and work to address them in a way that doesn't end in a lot of mass casualties or concessions on the U.S. part? And I think that the Biden administration has been doing this the best way they can, and what seems to be the only, correct way to do it, which is to try to use diplomacy and negotiations to get Putin to back down.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.